D.A.R.E is, of course, the infamous anti-drug organization. If I can remember correctly, I think it stands for Drug Abuse Resistance Education or something like that. And they recently made fools of themselves when they published a satirical anti-pot story, thinking it was real. So the article was titled, "Edible Marijuana Candies Kill 9 in Colorado, 12 at Coachella." It appeared on the fake news site, topekasnews.com. It says the following. Remember, this is the article that they reposted like, oh, see, this is a big problem. It says, quote, "Children are being addicted to marijuana." I'm not even sure that grammatically makes sense. Children are being addicted to marijuana. "I knew this day would come when a liberal president allowed a state to legally sell marijuana Flintstone vitamins to children. It is one of the most dangerous drugs on earth. For every one joint of marijuana, 4 teenagers become burdened with pregnancy." It's so obviously a fake article. How do you not see right through it immediately? But they reposted it. So they pulled it when just people fucking rained holy hell on them and were like, how dumb are you? And they were kind of like, yeah, we were duped and we're kind of stupid. Raw Story explains, quote, "Perhaps the most amazing fact about D.A.R.E is that despite everything, it continues to receive funds from the Justice Department, the State Department, and the Department of Defense. It also takes in money from corporations like Warner Brothers and American Honda. Research has proven that D.A.R.E simply doesn't prevent anyone from doing drugs, and in fact, actually sometimes increases their use, and their work can result in tragedies as well. In Kansas, after an 11-year-old student defended his mother's use of cannabis oil to a D.A.R.E instructor, he was detained by authorities while the police obtained a warrant to search her home. After finding a small amount of cannabis oil, which she used to treat her Crohn's disease, a judge ordered that her son be taken from her home." Wow. That's about as bad as it gets, man. You want to talk about nanny state, big government tyranny that the Republicans always scream about? Well, here it is, guys. Here it is. Step up. Let's fight against this. Somebody's kid gets taken away because they're sick and they're using medicine? That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. Well, D.A.R.E was involved in that. So it's just a sad thing. Now, I get it. Overall, do you want to have some sort of program that tells kids, especially when they're young, you should probably stay away from drugs because they're not good for you and some people get addicted, and let's just get all the facts about them and let's educate you about what's going on here. Yeah, it's fine to have a program like that. I'm in favor of a program like that. But the problem is when it becomes more of a religion and it becomes dogmatic in the sense that all they have is this one narrative and they're trying to push it through regardless of the facts. That narrative being drugs are always wrong, drugs are always bad, there's no nuance, there's no difference between the drugs. Marijuana is one of the worst because it's just as bad as like crystal meth. And don't do it because just don't do it without giving logic, without giving reason, without actually giving facts. When it becomes an organization like that, then I'm against it. Because that organization is counterproductive, and that organization is essentially, in many ways, lying. So that's the issue. Nobody's against the idea, in theory, that you tell 12-year-olds, hey, stay away from these particular things because they might hurt you in one way or another. Nobody's against that. But it's all about how you do it, and it's all about how factual what you're saying is.